And what exactly is a futurist? Why should people listen to the predictions of people in your field?
I have no idea, really. I think that we're all futurists, let's be clear about that. Everyone who's watching this programme is a futurist. You know, those of us who have children, we think about their futures. They have more than one future. It depends on the choices which they and we make and what circumstances happen. And we wonder about what government will be in power, maybe next year. And we think about the rate of inflation or what's going to happen to house prices or whether we'll be able to book a holiday in time or whether we'll be too late. We all think about the future. We are programmed genetically to do that. The difference is that I'm paid to do that for a lot of my time. And it's my privilege to work with people, similar people, inside the teams of the largest companies of the world who are also engaged in the very, very fundamental questions. You know, it might be, for a telephone company, you know, is video technology going to take off? Or are people actually going to send video clips to each other? Or a TV company, you know, how are people actually going to watch TV? Are they going to watch the adverts anymore when we can just clip and resume through them online? What about, let's say, health services? How long are people actually going to live with new technology? And how does that affect pension funds and government planning and the number of care homes we might need and the number of schools we'll need? You know, there are all kinds of issues which are fundamental to our society and our survival. Global warming, what happens about bird flu, what happens about other mutant viruses that may follow, what happens about the AIDS epidemic. And in fact, it was the AIDS epidemic that first led me into futuring through my work as a physician, which is my first training.